few viewers realize how much of the long-running discussion around Özge Yağız actually intensified after a single interview moment during the promotion of Sapphire, where she spoke about emotional boundaries in relationships, not in a dramatic or revealing way, but in a calm, almost analytical tone. That interview circulated widely across fan pages, especially because audiences immediately began comparing her words to her past relationship with Gökberk Demirci, even though she never mentioned him directly. What stood out in that interview was her emphasis on gradual trust and emotional stability rather than intense, immediate connection, which many fans interpreted as a subtle reflection on her past experiences. On platforms like Twitter and Turkish forums, users began dissecting the phrasing of her answers, suggesting that her perspective on relationships had evolved significantly after her engagement ended. While none of these interpretations were confirmed, the consistency of these discussions shows how audiences often read between the lines, especially when dealing with actors whose personal lives were once highly visible. At the same time, another layer of discussion emerged around whether her shift in tone was intentional, with some fans arguing that it reflected a conscious effort to maintain privacy after experiencing intense public scrutiny during her previous relationship. This interpretation aligns with her noticeably more controlled media presence in recent years, where she rarely shares personal details and keeps interviews focused on professional topics. Meanwhile, Demirci's approach has been noticeably different, as he tends to speak about emotions in a more open-ended way during interviews, which has occasionally reignited speculation about unresolved feelings, even when those interpretations are based on minimal evidence. This contrast in communication styles has become a recurring topic in fan discussions, with some viewers seeing it as a difference in personality, while others interpret it as a difference in how they manage public perception. What emerges from this is not a confirmed narrative, but a pattern of audience behavior, where even neutral statements are transformed into emotional subtext, raising a broader question about whether modern celebrity culture allows for genuine expression, or if every word inevitably becomes part of a larger story constructed by the audience itself.